Hello creatures, how are you doing? I am Aris, the person you have seen in this series of videos of Erasmus Plus project Don't Worry, Be You. And now we're gonna share with you some tips about how we can make our own tutorial video. Let's start. Before we dive into filming, there are a few things we'd better consider. First, the length and platform of our video. We make sure to keep that in mind when choosing the duration and the type, vertical or horizontal. We can also experiment with different lengths to see what works best for what we want to create, because
different platforms have different requirements.
Next, we consider the aesthetic we want to convey. For me, as you can see, I prefer the more calming and natural vibe.
do we want our video to have a natural earth feel or a more polished, professional look? This will depend on our personal preferences and the overall tone of our content. We can write this information down to make sure that whatever we plan will be in line with them. Will you be doing close-ups of specific body parts or wide shots to capture your entire body? Make a small storyboard to plan out your shots and transitions. A whiteboard with a sketch of an embodiment exercise storyboard. Creating a storyboard is an essential part of planning any video, including an embodiment exercise video, and can help you out a lot in making a coherent plan for it. Here are some steps to help you create it. Start by sketching out your ideas. Begin by brainstorming the key concepts you want to convey in your embodiment exercise tutorial. For example, let's say you are creating a tutorial on yoga poses for beginners. You can sketch out rough ideas for shots and visuals that might help you tell that story, such as a shot of someone sitting in lotus position, a shot of someone doing downward dog, and a shot of someone doing a standing forward bend. Once you have a few ideas on paper, start to think about how you can organize them into a sequence that makes sense. In the case of the yoga poses for beginners tutorial, you might start with some simple breathing exercises on your knees. Move on to basic seated poses, and then progress to standing poses. With your sequence in mind, identify the key shots you need to convey your message. For example, in the tutorial on yoga poses for beginners, you might need a close-up shot of someone's hands as they demonstrate how to place them on the mat during downward dog. Just decide how long you want each shot to be, keeping in mind the overall length of your video. Try to vary shot lengths to keep the video engaging. For instance, you might want to keep the shot of someone holding a pose shorter, while a shot of someone transitioning between poses might be longer. Determine if you want to add any sound, music, text, visuals, animations, or other mediums to your video. If so, plan where and how they will appear in your storyboard. In the yoga poses for beginners tutorial, you might want to add text overlays with the names of each pose or photos of modifications for different skill levels. Or maybe you want a piece of copyright-free, music to run in the background in some parts. You can plan where and when these overlays will appear in your storyboard. Continue working, refining, and revising your storyboard until it accurately represents your vision for the video. Creating a storyboard can be helpful not only for you to organize your ideas and plan your shots, but also to help you communicate your vision to others who may be working with you on your video.
Now, let's talk about equipment. Creating a high-quality video does not require expensive equipment. We can create compelling videos using the materials we already have at home, our phone, the lights around us, props based on our imagination. We can use everything.
When filming, make sure you have enough light in the room where you will be filming. Natural light is ideal, so try to film near a window or open the curtains to let in as much light as possible. If natural light is not an option, use lamps or other light sources to brighten up the space. Next, stabilize your phone using a tripod or some other stable surface to keep your shot steady. If you don't have a tripod, consider propping your phone up against a stack of books or a stable object to keep it steady, and always check how your shot looks before start filming to ensure it's in line with your vision. When it comes to props, get creative with what you have around the house or what you can borrow. The background, like a plain wall, can work well. Or you can incorporate items that reflect your personality or the theme of your exercise. For example, if you are going for a natural calming feel to your video, you can add a plant, a yoga mat, or some candles. It's up to you. As you film, try out different things and see what works best for you. You can also play around with camera angles and lighting to make your vision come to life. You can use free editing software such as iMovie or DaVinci Resolve to edit your video. You can also use apps such as InShot or UCut on your phone. These apps come with a range of features such as adding text, music, and filters to your video. Start by importing your footage into your editing software. From there, you can trim and rearrange your clips to create a cohesive sequence. You can also add text overlays to highlight important points or instructions, and adjust the color and lighting to make sure everything looks consistent. Don't forget about sound. You can add music or sound effects to enhance the mood of your video, or record a voiceover to explain the exercises. Make sure to keep your audio levels consistent throughout the video and adjust them as needed to ensure that everything is clear and audible. Once you are happy with your edit, export your video in the appropriate format for your platform. If you are uploading to YouTube, for example, you'll want to export in a high-resolution format such as 1080p or 4K. If you're uploading to Instagram, you'll need to export in vertical format. Same for TikTok. Once your video is complete, it's time to share it with the world. Make sure to include relevant tags and descriptions to make it easy for people to find, And you can also share your video on social media and other relevant communities in order to reach a wider audience. Remember, creating a great embodiment exercise video takes time and effort, but with the right planning and equipment, you can create a video that is both engaging and informative. For more on filming, check out the link in the description box below.
So, go ahead and get started, and remember to have fun with the process. From all of us in the Don't Worry Be You team, thank you so much for watching our videos. And we hope that they are inspiring for you. Are we going to see your own fantastic creations in the future? Bye-bye.